Most business owners, founders, CEOs, entrepreneurs have no idea how marketing really works. And that's not your fault because nobody really ever explains it to you, mostly because they don't really know how it works either. So you fumble and stumble and guess your way through it, which kind of works up to a point. You try to solve it by hiring contractors or an agency, but then they keep coming back to you for direction. And you're like, I thought that's what I hired you for. When it comes to marketing, companies have 3 stages. When you're small, you can get away with half-assing your marketing and just doing it yourself because you don't have that much to lose. And then when you're big and successful, you can hire a full-time chief marketing officer who's an expert in those things to deal with that stuff so you don't have to. But there's an in-between stage, and that's where you're at right now. At that stage, you're dealing with something that is too big and too important for you to try to do it yourself with a fake-it-till-you-make-it approach. But you're also not yet at a size where it makes sense to weigh down your payroll with a big fat CMO salary. That in-between stage is where someone like me comes in. If you're watching this, it's probably because something's not quite working right in your business. You can feel it. You're working harder than you should have to work. You're chasing customers that ought to be coming to you. You're not making as much profit as you should be making. You're watching mediocre competitors get work that should be yours, and you keep waiting for your business to turn around, but it never seems to happen. You thought you started a company to be your own boss, but now you're working 60, 70, 80-hour weeks to avoid a 40-hour-a-week job. And part of you might be asking, does that still make sense? Well, let me tell you how running your own business should feel. You've got so many customers that your biggest issue is scaling to meet demand. You don't spend time out chasing customers because you've got them coming to you. You're making good profits on every sale. Your competitors are wondering why everyone's coming to you instead of going to them. And instead of constantly working long hours trying to keep your company alive, you're on vacation and occasionally checking in on your phone to see how much money you made. What's the difference between those two realities? It's tempting to blame politics or the economy or millennials or whatever else for the issues that are going on with your business. But those things aren't actually the problem, or nobody would be making money, and obviously there are plenty of businesses out there who are making money. So what's the difference? It's usually marketing. And I'm not talking about lowercase marketing, the kind of marketing most people think of. Run some Google ads, print some brochures, post a deal on Instagram, that kind of stuff. That's not real marketing. That's like little kids playing dress up. The clothes are real and the kids don't know any different, but that doesn't make it the same thing. I'm talking about marketing, all caps, the big idea, the real deal. Most people don't realize that marketing includes everything about taking a product or service to market, including the very idea of the thing you're selling. Marketing isn't the thing you do at the end when you've built something and now you have to figure out how to sell it. It actually starts all the way at the beginning with the very fundamentals of your business and carries through the entire customer experience and relationship. Peter Drucker, the father of modern management, said that the aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well that the product or service fits him and sells itself. And Philip Kotler, the father of modern marketing, said that marketing is not the art of finding clever ways to dispose of what you make. It's the art of creating genuine customer value. It starts before there's a product. Seth Godin probably said it best. Don't find customers for your products, find products for your customers. That's the level of marketing thinking you're missing in your business. You've been thinking of marketing as run some ads and post on social media when it's so much more than that. And that gap is almost certainly why you're not getting the results that you're expecting. I've been in this industry for almost 30 years. I've been a C-level executive for almost 20 years, and I ran a marketing agency for 12 years before selling it. I've helped hundreds of companies, almost all of which came to me during some kind of struggle or crisis or transition. And the thing I've learned more than anything else over all that experience is that it keeps coming back to fundamentals. It's not about advanced marketing theory. It's about the fact that most business owners have never been taught the basics. As a business owner, it's like you're out there on the field trying to be a pro athlete when nobody ever really showed you how to throw the ball. You just found yourself out there with the ball one day and you've been trying to figure it out yourself ever since. It is personally important to me that you win. I'm a business owner. I've been a business owner most of my career. My dad was a business owner. I grew up around small business, and small business was what fed our family. I have the experience and the perspective and the credentials to go work at a Fortune 500 company. I just don't want to. I don't care about big companies. I'm not impressed by them, and I don't care if they make more money. In fact, I think we'd all be better off with a wave of highly productive, highly successful small businesses rising up against them. Somebody's got to keep them in check. It's not going to be the government. I think one of our best hopes for society is for small business to thrive like it never has before. So that's what I'm about. My career, my business, the content I create, that's the thing that ties it all together. I want you to win, and I'm going to do everything I can to make it happen. If you watch this whole video, there's a reason. You and I need to be talking but I don't know who you are, so I need you to introduce yourself. Go to my website, jamesarcher.co, and do something. DM me, send me a message, sign up for something, whatever, but take action. Don't keep waiting for things to turn around on their own, because they're not going to. You have to take action. I can show you what you need to do, so let's talk.